Alright, hi guys, finally an Army showcase. So this is my entire 15mm Ottoman collection. I finished everything that I've got and wanted to just show you guys. They're mostly by Fire and Sword miniatures made by Wargamer Poland. So it's made out of an Ottoman skirmish box set, a special I think it's the Garrison of Rachov special edition set, which I don't know if they're making, and then some units done with Khorasan miniatures. I have them kind of loosely grouped up the way the Ottomans would have arrayed in battle, which is with the cavalry on the wings and the infantry in the middle. The idea being that they want to encircle the enemy. Goes back to ancient steppe tactics, from the Eurasia. The Mongols used it a lot, but the Ottomans had similar ideas. So I finally got everything painted. There is some damage to the flags. Some flags need to be replaced, and others I need to glue back in, but that's an easy fix. But other than that, the army is essentially done. The only thing I think I need to do is the Tatars, which I'm painting now. And I mean, I can always add more depending on the scenario or the campaign I'm trying to war game, but for now I'm finally glad I got everything done. Really the last piece is the Khorasan miniatures Ottoman command set. That's the Sultan and his retinue, or it can be used as like just a generic Ottoman general. So I'll have to paint that soon. Yeah, so let's zoom in a little bit and take a look at everything. I've got a bunch of Spahi with lances. These guys, I didn't give them the Kalkan shields. So some of these I actually painted in Turkey. Those are the ones with the lighter bases and the weird looking flock, because it's the best I could do. Got that. So I've got Spahi with shields, or Spahi with lances, I should say. This would be Timariads. Got a lance Spahi with just swords, and no lances. Another unit there. Yeah, these are all, and then these are all Spahi. This would have been the bulk of an Ottoman army in the sort of 16th century classical period, and that's what it's referred to as sometimes. And then this is the last piece I finished just today, doing the basing. I did the flag and the basing. This is the commander. He's sculpted to have a spear or a banner. I didn't decide what to give him yet, so I'm just going to leave his hand empty for now. He's got the nice big flag because he's in charge. Over here is the infantry. So I've got a mix of, these are the Fire and Sword Janissaries, and these are the Khorasan Janissaries. So I got two kind of smaller gun lines of them, or regiments, and then I've got the larger Janissary unit there. So I think it looks pretty good. Up here we've got the Sekban, the mercenary infantry. So they carried muskets, but the Ottomans typically put the kind of fodder troops up front. Actually, since I zoomed in a bit, I can show you a little bit better the other ones. over here, these are Ganulus. These would be raiders, the kind of volunteer fighters that would join for a campaign for loot. They've got bows and swords. I've got a Khorasan Spahi unit. I liked how these guys turned out. They're pretty good. Yeah, I think I'd like to get some more of these at some point in the future. They paint up really nicely. These guys I didn't give usually all the units here I try to give them a particular color. And for these guys I did the shields. I made the shields match. And then I did different kind of designs on the barding. The Khorasan figures, it's a little easier because there's kind of some texture sculpted, so you can more easily paint different patterns. I was able to actually freehand some. Yeah, we've got more cavalry with lances. And then another couple of units of Ganulu in the back. They're a little more, they're more uniform than they would have been in real life, but you know, part of this is like imagination, and also just for my own ease of organizing and storing all these figures. It just makes more sense to me to have them with some kind of common pattern. We got another commander in the back, Pasha or something. Could be a Baylor Bay, maybe. I don't have a lot of artillery, but maybe eventually. But just got one artillery piece. And this is also a Khorasan set. I mounted it on one of these Warlord 40x40 bases. Yeah, it turns out pretty good. I think I'd like to get more of these. Plus these 40x40s, I can, you know, I can have them ranked up to make a battery. And another thing about this artillery piece, the way it's sculpted by Khorasan, is it fits kind of the more lighter pieces, medium and light pieces that they would have used like later in the 16th century that weren't the big siege guns. And then lastly, that's my assistant, the cat in the background, is causing some trouble. Lastly, this is a Janissary commander with his companions. None of these guys are sculpted to hold a banner, so I'm just not going to have his unit have a banner necessarily. I guess my idea is that he's just kind of riding with the ranks, and he's with the Janissaries commanding them. Janissary units have their own banners, except these guys. These guys didn't come with a banner holder, unfortunately, but it's okay. Yeah, pretty happy with how these guys turned out. Let me focus a little bit better. Oh, yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with how these guys turned out. All right, well, you know, if you're a regular viewer, I uploaded a lot of videos today, more than usual, but since I had the time, I thought I'd do this. I've been wanting to do a proper army showcase for a little while now, and yeah, so just do one last look, and that's the Ottoman army in 15mm. And if you have any questions about if you want to do your own Ottoman army in 15mm, I've got a lot of got a lot of stuff on the channel, and I'm always happy to answer comments. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you in the next one.